So what's our
And it's like, which gimmick?
Are you willing to do it? Are you willing to take it there? Is whatever our gimmick is, it got to be something outlandish and foolish, but that's an attention grabber.
Has to be the three of us wall twerking to the intro.
I would say that the thing has to be us walking around with like crutches because we're amputees.
We're twerking on crutches.
See, I don't know if I'm willing to take it there.
Okay, we could lose the crutches.
See,
You good, Ace? Picturing TZ twerking. On crutches with some jean cut shorts. With some cut shorts, you see the furl.
That's crazy.
Hoochie daddies.
Now let's get it.
All right, folks. Shot clocks. I'm just going to throw these at you. Quick answers. We don't really need too big of an explanation. We can dive into them afterwards, okay? I'm just going to go straight down the list. Trillion or dinner with Jesus?
True.
Trillion. That's easy. That's an easy one.
I would choose a trillion over dinner with anybody in the history of forever.
In the history of forever. There's absolutely
Unless God himself like was an option. Trillion. Trillion.
Proof of the afterlife versus a trillion. Yeah, Michael.
Trillion still.
Because this is the current life.
What do I care what happens in the afterlife? I get there when I get there.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you
Trillions of other people have done it.
look at it.
I'm good. And I think it's a trick because I don't think it's anything there. And boy, would I be mad if they tell me it's nothing
Like,
there.
Here's the knowledge. Nothing.
Bitch. Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, trillion me.
Would you rather be the friend that's always initiating plans or the friend who is always going with the flow?
Always going with the flow.
Going with the flow.
Going with the flow. Yeah, same. Are we lazy because of that? Like, are we lazy friends?
No.
Would you rather be the friend that always makes plans or the friend that always has to cancel?
Ooh.
Make plans.
Make plans. Because I'm already the friend that cancels.
Would you rather a best friend, I guess, whatever, doesn't have to be best friend, who's always there for you, but they never challenge you? Or a best friend who always challenges you, but doesn't always support you? And I can explain. Where, like, let's say I want to start a business. The friend that's always challenging me would be like, well,
How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that? How you gonna do this? How you gonna do that?
versus the one who's always there for me is like,
Do it. It's like your evil Kermit.
yeah, I got it. Yeah, you can do it, but they're not like really doing shit. They're not really helping it. They're just there.
Still give me that friend. Let me know I can do it. I gotta do the work. So
You want that friend.
yeah.
I don't think I like the way the supportive friend sounds.
I like the challenging friend.
The supportive friend doesn't sound like he's really adding much, but
He's there.
encouraging words with nothing behind them.
Which friend do you think you are? I hate the fact that I feel like I'm just the one that's there. I want to be the other one, but I don't ever feel like I'm in
Really?
a place to be that.
Okay.
I think I'm a good balance, but if I had to choose one, I would say I'm probably the challenging friend.
Really?
What do you think you
Both
are?
of y'all answers shocked the hell out of me.
Really?
I feel like y'all both the opposite. Or maybe that's just how y'all are to me in
So you
relationship.
Okay. And that's good for me to know. Because I honestly thought that I don't do a lot of challenging recently because people know how I feel. And I thought I was like laying off people by being more hands off. Okay.
Nah, I mean, honestly speaking, just personally, I like it when you're that challenging friend. I see you as that friend, and I really appreciate that.
Heard.
So if you have eased off the gas, you can step on it if you need.
Heard.
So for me, I respond better to a supportive friend. That does not mean that you don't challenge, because you definitely bring up opposing ass views that, you know, you have to try to balance out. But you are so like quick, like you challenge me to stay on my toes. So that's the difference that I see in y'all. But maybe other people have different relationships with y'all.
And I was telling my sister that you a lot. She and you helped me be able to deal with you and her. Like me, being your friend, helped me better be her brother, and me being her brother better helped me be your friend. It allowed me to be able to have that kind of relationship, and I do treat different people differently depending on, I guess, how I feel like they're responding to whatever bullshit I'm throwing at them. Bullshit, not that I'm like bullshitting my friend with you, our friendship, but yeah.
I would say even as far as communication, with us being so different, even all four of us, like
Who's the fourth?
John,
Okay.
is different communicating with everybody. So
hmm
it's challenges there.
All right. Next one. How do you navigate your racial identity in a world that often overlooks or stereotypes it?
That's hilarious. That is fucking funny. I'm gonna still answer. I try to be protective of it. And I guess this is really a case. I disagree, but my people say this. I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta hold them down. Gotta hold them down. Gotta hold them down. So I'm protective of it. I care. I care what people think about my race. I care what my race thinks about me. It's important to me. So it's
Ask the
big.
question one more time.
How do you navigate with your racial identity in a world that quite often overlooks or stereotypes it? I can give you my answer real quick.
Good.
I think my disconnect with my own racial identity plays a large part in, I guess, what we were talking about earlier with the N word, of like how much I don't care about, I guess, the slurs or whatever that exists in the Latino culture. I guess I'm placing that don't care attitude on how I approach the way I speak, and how I guess people should, I guess, take me in terms of the value that I'm, I guess, showing out there. But that's not fair because, obviously people are going to take me however they want. And I shouldn't have that kind of expectation for them. So I have a big disconnect with my racial identity. So when I find that it's being stereotyped or overlooked, well, when it's being overlooked, I'm like, nice. I feel like you're kind of looking at me. I think those two words are a little different. And when they're being stereotyped, I think it's funny when I'm being stereotyped. So, I don't know. That's just me.
But Shizzle,
I think it's so interesting that your perspective on it is so opposite of mine. It truly fascinates me.
Right.
If you overlook my race, I'm disrespected. You don't see me if you don't see my race.
Right. But yeah,
don't stereotype
I still
me
have
either. I
to.
don't love
I still
that.
have to add that kind of stuff to my mental calculations on whenever I'm like interacting with people. It's like, yeah, I have my own shit, but other people have their own shit too, and like I have to account for that. Um, but a lot of times, like, I still have the capacity of choosing, and I'm pretty sure most of the time I choose me.
For me, it definitely plays a part along with many of the other marginalizations that I fall under. I do expect, or I do accept when those things are seen first, but I do try to just be twice as good or twice what I need to be successful. You know, it's already understood that I have to be that, but I make sure I try to put it in practice as when it comes to navigating like the professional world or, you know, whatever like that. Like,
Do you genuinely feel like you have to be twice as good?
oh yeah. Sometimes 3 or 4 times is good. You know, once all my marginalizations all collide, I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do see more black female leaders, but, you know, I'm also seeing how they taking advantage of and getting less than because they're black female leaders. So,
Interesting. I haven't had that experience yet where I felt like my blackness has held me back or that I needed to be twice as good as some non-black person in order to get some benefit at my job. But I worked with all black people for 8 of the first 10 years of my career. So TBD.
I felt like it at when I was during this one theater gig I was living with you. Moved out for a little bit and then the bullshit happened with that gig or whatever like that. I felt like I was one of the few black people there and they did not hold the white folks to the same standards.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm 100% certain about that.
Interesting. Even when I worked at the valet job, mostly white people, I didn't feel like I was treated any different there either.
Do you feel like? This is a weird. It's a question formulating in my head. Let me say it. Let me try to speak it out loud. Do you feel like?
Can you speak into the mic more?
Do you feel like your current identity is that of a black person with individuality, or an individual who happens to be black? I don't know which is inherently better, or if one is better than the other, to think about it in such a way.
Me personally, I see myself as a human being that happens to be black, but
It's lit over here.
I mean, yeah, I like it, but I was just gonna say the fact that I happen to be black is a significant factor in my life.
Right, and I guess that's why I'm wording it the way I am, is because like I don't like the black culture is significant. And I guess anybody's culture is significant. It probably shapes their individuality, anyways. Um, so, what am I asking then? If that's what I'm coming to the conclusion of, yeah.
I wasn't even thinking about black culture, which is why when you said it's lit, it's like, yeah, true, but I was thinking of it of like from the perspective of just being in society in America and how you can't really hide your blackness. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to be mindful of that because people treat me a certain way largely because of that. You know, and hate to be all cliche and shit, but you know, not being conscious of that to get a nigga killed. So again, I keep it at the forefront of my mind for sure.
I have to say that that's the same thing with literally my four main marginalizations: black, female, lesbian, young.
Damn, nigga forgot all the ways you was marginalized for a minute. Hold on, I know I got another one.
I was trying to see which
They
of the
find
ones
any reason
was
to
the
hate
most
on me.
important. You know what I'm saying?
She was putting them in the tier list real quick.
Yeah.
But shit, it's hard as fuck out here. And it's like, if I step out into the world, I know I'm just a soul in the meat suit, right? But the first thing you're going to see is black. Then the next thing you're going to see is female. Then the next thing you're going to see or try to identify is lesbian, right? And then you're going to think that I don't know shit because I'm young. Like, that's literally how a stranger will probably, it's not far off to assume that they will probably perceive all of those things.
But you would say that you're beyond all that, or are those marginalizations very accurate to you?
They are very accurate, and they help me navigate they help me protect myself in my navigation of the world. I remember I'm black, so I never go out here and act like I'm no white man.
I hear you.
I don't have that luxury.
I guess what I'm saying, like, but I think that you think you're beyond all that. And it's like you're much more than just those marginalizations.
I think I'm less than that. I think
What the fuck?
I'm a soul in a meat suit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a soul in a meat suit, literally.
Okay.
What do you mean by that? For real though, like,
What I'm getting is that people are marginalizing her too much when in reality she's just ace.
right? Is that?
I'm just a soul in a meat suit. Like, I'm literally, like, this skin is literally just a suit of meat. It's a beam of light inside of me. You get what I'm saying? But that beam of light is, maybe you would say is more, I don't even want to say it's more than or less than. It's just not that. Like, this is not all that I am. This is not all that composes me. You don't even see what really composes me on the inside. You don't even see my damn lungs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go with a camera or some shit. So you cannot see what lies on the inside of me.
So if you spread her ass cheeks,
Oh, God.
it's very bright.
I hate it. That's the end.
It's
Nah,
very
It's a
bright.
wrap.
I got more.
It's
Yeah,
a
what's the
wrap.
next question?
It's a wrap, nigga. What the fuck?
Are you happy?
Mostly.
No, but I have all the capability to be. I really don't have anything to be not happy about. Not for real.
I dislike that I tell myself that so much that I don't have anything to complain about. But I know I have so much room to complain.
I hear that.
But I try to stay some sort of positive. My brother-in-law recently talked to me about I think some passage in the Bible that he's been studying, and he recently came across one. Long story short, on that passage is you kind of have to go through all the seasons of an event in order to actually experience it. Meaning, like, whatever's happening, like, there's the good and the bad of it, of whatever that is, and you gotta experience all of it. It's not like the bad is not malicious. It's just part of it. And it's like all of the hardships that you're currently going through. Like it's not really like a hardship. It's not really there to like bring you down, but really to build you up.
Agreed. Everything is meant for my edification. Even all the worst shit that done happened to me, it definitely done strengthened me. I'm nowhere near as weak as I was 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
But no, I'm not happy. I think I'm happy about a lot of things, but there's definitely things I'm not happy about. But I guess the important thing is, am I doing something about it? I'll leave that a mystery.
Is that the important thing?
Like if you're doing something about it, like if you're not happy about something, are you doing something about it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important because if you're not happy about it, but you're just living with it, that's toxic. I think you're just being toxic to yourself.
Heard.
And doing something about it could just literally just be like something as simple as you distancing yourself from it, like whatever it is. If you feel like it's better for your life, then awesome. Are you happy?
Mostly.
What do y'all want out of life?
I just want a home and a family and consistency, security. That's it.
I want to be reliable. I want to be able to show others that like, oh, I could run away to this person, or like not like run away, but like I need if like if my family needed a place to escape to, like they would have some, or like, yo, I just got evicted. Well, I got an extra room for your friend or fam, whatever. Like I want to be able to be that kind of person. I want to be able to just. I want to be able to help others, but gotta help myself to be able to do that.
Heck yeah.
What about you? What do you want out of life?
Peace, love, and money.
Peace, love, and money.
That's about it.
I want a lot of money too.
I don't gotta be rich or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to just be able to be like, you want that? Yeah, let's go get that. I want that, Ace. Oh, no problem. And not have to worry about it infringing upon any other liberties that I have.
Remind me if I ask this one. What do you think about yourself?
I'm dope. I'm dope. I'm loyal. I'm loving. Solid. Secure. Constantly growing. Constantly evolving.
What do you think about yourself?
I think I have all the tools to be great. I think I am good. Very good in certain aspects. Not good in others. But I think I have all the tools to be great.
I'm just a chill guy.
Oh, dang, I'm sitting in the pose. I should have said that.
Nah, I think I'm an entertaining person to be around while also thinking way too much about life. I think I have too many thoughts, too many to share. Nothing that should be alarming to people, but I think so much about life that I think spiritually is where I've grown the most. Think I can be a good friend if you want a good friend. I love my fam. They definitely make me feel good. Not all of them. I want to be good for them. I love my friends. I want to impress my friends for some reason. But y'all are impressive as fuck. So I want to impress as well.
How's therapy? How's therapy?
They're giving up on me.
Have you had any like eureka moments or anything?
My therapy has all been occupational therapy. None of it's mental.
Oh man. Okay. I thought you had been going to a therapist.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
Still counts.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If we get a bunch of gay followers, I may embrace it, but I ain't gonna like it.
Well, we missing half of the gay.
How would
Yes.
you embrace it
So
while not liking it?
Hey man, if they liking it, then we gonna figure out what they like about the pod and try to give them more of that.
what if they just lusting after y'all?
I can be a sex symbol.
For the gays.
I mean,
No, you can't.
I mean, I would be really uncomfortable in person, but yeah, we probably have a whack live show, but
A whack live show, like you're gonna be like if that's the route that this podcast goes, you're gonna be the reason it goes down, because you wouldn't perform live the same way.
yeah, it'll be difficult for me to like buy into it in person.
You're making me wonder like how exactly you would be behind the camera versus like how you would be shy.
No, I mean like on camera, like I might show a little chest. You know what I mean? I might just wear a cardigan vest with no undershirt. You know what I mean? But in person, like face to face, when you can like touch me, no, I don't know if I can.
You don't come up that chest. Okay.
Turtlenecks only.
Sounds a little homophobic, dog.
I mean, I'm just willing to do it for the money on, just not in real life. Like I do it for the internet.
So we down to sell out? We down to sell out, huh? Bet.
Oh,
It sound like
since A said no. No, not me either. The game needs more people with morals and integrity like us.
And then we find out like Ace is the sexy one amongst all of us, and we need you to start like showing some chest.
Show a little arms.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
Maybe that.
You gotta give the people what they want. You gotta give them a reason to call you puppy.
If they don't know by now, they don't need to know.
That's the thing about getting like super, super famous that I always think about. Like, how far are you really willing to push it?
Right.
Because these dudes be putting it all on the line for our entertainment, for real.
Bruh.
Am I
Booty
willing?
holes and all.
Am I willing? I don't know if I got it in me.
Wait, you said booty holes and all?
Booty
What
holes
do you
and
mean?
all.
Yeah, you went a different direction than I was thinking.
Yeah, she went.
Niggas be, you talking about selling out. Niggas is selling out. booty holes and all.
Hey,
I was not talking about
I
prostitution.
know y'all wasn't talking about that, but I'm just saying I'm taking it to the extreme.
All right.
do you be believing Orlando Brown?
I feel like that man has seen some things. Who am I to confirm or deny what that man has
It was Orlando
seen?
Brown.
I kind of expected you to say something like that. He just always do interviews and say the wildest, outlandish things. His most recent one, he said that Nick Cannon sucked his dick. He said that Puff sucked his dick. He said he didn't say Will Smith. He just be saying all kind of wild stuff all the time.
But do not all type of wild shit be happening in the Hollywood places that he be at?
Maybe.
He's
Weird
been
shit be
invited
happening
to.
in normal people's lives.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not surprised by any of it. Do I believe it all? Hell no.
Do you think it's weird to us because we're not at that freak level yet? Like, I would imagine that like people in Hollywood who have money, they can get access to whatever freak they want, and then it kind of like desensitizes for them after a while, so they gotta up the ante.
Always.
So like, I think like Hollywood freak is a different type of freak, but like
Definitely.
maybe it's only weird because I ain't
We
there
ain't
yet.
reached there. But see, I was asking myself this a couple days ago. Like, it's funny that you asked that question you asked that question about selling out or not. Because I'm like, if we do get too famous, like, I don't want to do no weird shit just to stay in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want folks to fuck with me because they fuck with me.
You wouldn't run through an obstacle course in a T-Rex costume.
That's funny, but it's like what happens is they start you off with little shit like that.
On camera.
They start you off with little shit like that. Then next thing you know, I'm twerking and showing my ass on camera, and you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to take it there.
It's just most people gotta have a gimmick, is what I think.
Yeah,
And so y'all remember when the baby first came out and he used to walk around in a diaper? And
I never knew that part of him.
he really did in his early career. What's his name? Tizo Touchdown. He walks around in a helmet and spike shoulder pads all the time. Like anytime people see him, they say he's always wearing that. So it's like,
So what's our?
And it's like, which gimmick?
are you willing to do it? Are you willing to take it there? It's
I think-
whatever our gimmick is. It got to be
think-
something outlandish and foolish,
I
but that's
think-
an attention grabber.
Has to be the three of us wall twerking to the intro.
I would say that the thing has to be us walking around with like crutches because we're amputees.
We're twerking on crutches.
See, I don't know if I'm willing to take it there.
Okay, we could lose the crutches.
See,
You good, Ace? Picturing Tizzy twerking. On crutches with some jean cut shorts. With some cut shorts, you see the
Hoochie
furl.
daddy shorts?
That's
the
crazy.
Hoochie daddies.
Oh my god!
I would be willing to consent to AI images going out. But y'all gotta allow me to denounce the AI images immediately. but AMP just always uses them. But me personally, I always say like I ain't got nothing to do with that. They be making us do it. But y'all know behind the scenes that I'm just allowing it. But I just can't say anything. I would be willing to do that. I would be willing to do that.
Meanwhile, he's literally the only one doing it, like making the edits. He's the only one making himself twerk.
I like really put it in the AI software and everything. I approved it. Like I like that one.
Oh
Yeah, my ass look fat. on
Yeah,
this
that's the
one.
money maker. That's the money maker.
I got the jiggle here.
It's provocative. That's gonna get the people going.
I hate it.
If y'all can agree to that, though, I'm down.
That your shit's AI.
As long
Nah.
as my shit is AI and y'all allow me to deny it, and the pod just keep using it. That's cool with me. On my personal account, I just got to be like, oh, I don't fuck with none of that shit. Man, no. That shit is AI. That shit is weird.
So that's gonna be our thing then.
Child,
The three of us-
I ain't agreeing to that.
The three of us twerking on crutches. I'm letting y'all know right now, my shit's live.
The thing is, Los, like, it's not far fetched from something you would do. Like,
So
I can see it for you, but
stop picturing things.
That's funny. We always say that every time this idea comes up, which I'm pretty sure you always bring up. But I've never seen him twerk. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny that we all say, well, yeah, we can see you doing that, but I've never seen him do anything like that. Like, not for real.
This just tells me that y'all be looking at my ass and looking like, he'll fuck up a twerk.
No, you
he's a
took it there.
twerker.
You took it there. You took it there.
Then why is it that y'all easily imagining me twerk and y'all never see me
you
twerk?
just more free spirited.
You're the most outlandish of all of us.
Twerking is not outlandish.
You're just
Yes, it is.
free spirited.
Yes, it is.
No,
Outlandish.
it's a dance.
For men to be outside twerking is outlandish.
It's a dance.
It's
Straight
exercise.
men twerking
It's exercise.
is outlandish. That's crazy, bro. What are you doing?
I think it's silly at best. It's the same as like, I don't know, pretending to hump the air. Because that's literally what you're doing.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Wait. They do say that men twerk in missionary.
Yeah.
Los, you should do a demonstration.
No, you shouldn't.
I can get on the
Don't
party.
don't feel peer pressure to do that, bro. This ain't Coyote Ugly.
You guys want to drink some more?
There you go.
Ain't no peer pressure.
I feel like TZ's pulling out his wallet right now in his head. Like,
No way.
Like he's really goading me to do it. Fine, TZ, I guess. No, I'm kidding.
Who is HR for AMP? Is it me?
I hope it's not you. I hope it's not you. I know your tricks.
We
That's
done heard
hilarious.
about him. We done heard about you.
I want
HR.
Ace to be HR.
Damn, that's interesting.
Fair.
Who is the best HR representative for AMP out of the three of us?
Most likely me.
It might be you because you might be the most open-minded, but that also might be why it shouldn't be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there got to be some standards and protocols.
Yeah, but which I think I can do, but it's just more so like this is not a regular corporation. We're a content creation corporation, so we probably are a little more lax.
All right. Everybody say their vote out loud at the count of three.
Wait,
Wait,
hold on.
can you vote for yourself?
Cannot vote for yourself.
Cannot vote for yourself.
Cannot vote for yourself. Take a moment to think about it. Take a moment. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like either of y'all as an option.
All right, bet. I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. One,
At the count of five?
count of five.
Yeah.
Go
4,
for it.
5. It's easy.
Ace.
John.
Oh, God. That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know if he's right either, though.
I think
I don't know where his boundary line would be. Like, I don't know.
John.
His shit might not be appropriate either.
Yeah, because TZ's like, he would pull out the doll and show me on the doll where you were touched, that kind of shit. Like,
What?
but
I'd be professional and respectful.
right. But John would be like, show me on me where he touched you.
I don't think John would do that. I ain't gonna put that
Don't
on.
do my John like that. He's not here to defend himself.
But John definitely would say, show me on you where he did it. Keep your clothes on, but show me on you. For sure, he would say that, though.
I can't.
Will John's defendant approve of that?
Come on, you know he would. There's nothing
He's
wrong.
gonna get to the bottom of the truth.
Yeah.
No,
You didn't do anything wrong, but I just need to know. So we can-
If we ever do play each other, you gotta do John.
I'm insulted by that.
Why?
What do you mean by that?
You're doing a good
Oh,
job.
it didn't even work. I guess
'Cause
I'm
you're
not
doing
supposed
a
to be
good
able to
job
say
right
it.
now.
Oh, okay.
And like literally, the moment you started acting like him, there was immediate pod beef. That's how good you're doing. That's how good you're doing.
What do you mean by that? Okay.
Teasy starting shit.
I don't want no beef.
You always want beef.
We ain't checked on the bingo board in a minute either.
Because it gets bingoed every day.
Every day, man.
I got to go back and actually watch and look for the bingos. For real.
Pod beef. Real job references. Teasy starting shit. We be tagging that boy all the time. Tag the fuck out that boy.
Pressing the wrong button.
We definitely got to put out the bingo cards.
Heck yeah.
You guys got any positives of the week?
Yes. I have rebuilt my whole damn team. And the vibes in there is lit. I like everybody.
Nope, that's not what I meant.
Pressing
That's not what I meant.
wrong button.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Congratulations.
Yeah, so feeling real good with that.
Nice.
What about you, Los? Oh, you got a big positive.
You're right. I got paid, so it's nice. Payday's nice,
Nice.
We love a good payday.
but that's not what you're talking about, right?
No.
Yeah, I got a haircut a few weeks ago. What's big brown? You can find that in a forest, and it's made out of concrete. Don't think about it too hard, by the way.
IDK.
Rocks.
I don't think that's made out of concrete, though. Good answer, though. It's a bear. The concrete part was made up. Extra.
Bruh.
Lip smacking.
Boo.
Bruh.
Boo.
That's when you play that shit.
Wait, you gotta give him the no sirree Bob.
Speaking of positives, fuck mechanics, dog. Y'all know who y'all are.
Point them out. Point them out.
They're right there.
Right there looking at us. Looking at you. Looking at us.
Shit. Trying to be intimate as
You said fuck who?
mechanics.
Why?
Cause they
Shiesty.
they try to get anything out of you.
Mm.
And I swear they be fucking your shit up while they're there just to make sure you come back.
I also think that. Or at least I've had that experience more than once.
But like they'll charge me like I'm working with a dealership. I won't say their Kia name, but like they charge like $200 just to look at your car. And then they'll say, yeah, we can't continue looking at your car until we do this thing. But that one thing would cost more than $200.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you don't do that, you still got to pay the $200 for them
Half-ass looking at
to
you.
never had actually looked at your car. So they got your shit hostage until you do something. Fuck.
Yeah, that shit is whack.
But yeah, I'll keep them anonymous. I'll keep the anonymity for them.
What?
But yeah, fuck Kia.
I do. You make me want to ask. Shit like that makes me think that's exactly why a nigga killing a CEO of a healthcare company is like being applauded in the world today. Cause it's like, bruh,
Shit, outlandish.
this capitalism shit is failing us in so many ways, bruh. It's like, and it's unfortunate that that is completely unsurprising to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the dealership maintenance place, they always do some extra shit and extra fees, and it's like, bruh, you really just gotta have like, you gotta be rich in order to like deal with companies positively.
That guy was the CEO of what?
What's up?
That guy was the CEO of what?
Healthcare company,
Healthcare.
United Healthcare. And apparently the guy who did it, he was having some issues with like his family member. They kept getting denied for something that was really important for him. So
As much of a scumbag as mechanics are, I'm not sure people would rejoice at the death, at the murder of one of them, versus like the CEO of like the healthcare. But I get what you mean. Like if people on the news found out like mechanics are being murdered one after the other, people wouldn't be like,
I hear you.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But I do feel that
but why?
we as a society or members of our society will definitely take stuff as personal as that killer did. And
I guess there would be some who would be cheering.
yeah. And especially if like that mechanic done been shiesty and been shiesty and motherfuckers.
No, like later on, you find out that all of the mechanics that have been getting murdered all have a record for being
Not all
fucked
of
up.
them. Like this one motherfucker got killed, and then you find out all his clients had the same issues with their car. Like, he installed everybody brakes backwards.
Yeah.
So somebody got mad and said, "Nigga, you fucked
or
my
not,
shit
or
up."
not even backwards. Like he installed them properly, but like absolutely not a single one of them came in for their brakes, but they came out with their brakes done.
Something like that, you know.
Or every brake job that he did, they always had a muffler problem right after that.
Right, right.
For sure.
So then you done fucked up my catalytic converter and stuff, and so now I shot you, and all the people who cars you done worked on is like, well, I guess he got what he deserved, especially after they hear the story of why it
I want to say that I would feel that way, but like I think historically to myself, I've shown I would still feel like, who the fuck am I to judge?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, that's good though.
Like if it's still like if it's literally the same mechanic that like stole my shades, put me through all of this, and I found out that he was murdered, I'd I would be like, damn, sucks for him, but
It wouldn't be like a damn.
yeah,
Oh well.
yeah. I would
Like,
say,
you don't
but
have
I
to
would be like,
rejoice, but
I'd be like, damn,
yeah.
damn.
It ain't gotta be oh well, but it's a oh. Okay.
what is that second thought that's in your head though, TZ?
I'm sure that there's a saying for this.
Exactly.
Goes around, comes around, motherfucker.
I fucking told you.
A nigga installing everybody brakes backwards. It's bananas.
Huh?
I said a nigga
Installing all the brakes backwards.
brakes backwards.
How they get out of there?
Bananas.
Somebody died behind that. You know what I'm saying? And somebody died behind that. That is nuts. And my point with the CEO was just capitalism is killing us all.
Why are we like that though? Like when it gets to like someone like a CEO for the healthcare system, like at what level is it like
Do it
colloquially
separate from
okay to be rejoiceful about something like that?
So one layer of the story that I am hearing is that they was about to go talk about these 40 million in profits that they got by the end of the year. How you got 40 million in profits but denying $30,000 claims or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's not to say like the doctors don't deserve the pay that they be making because they be getting money, you know, but they spend a lot of time, a lot of schooling, a lot of whatever, you know. It's really kind of hard to defend a CEO's job, especially in relation to the field of healthcare, because you're just administrating a business. That's it. You could walk into that title off the street.
Okay.
You could walk into
I
that
think
title.
I think that's true,
You
but
could be
you wouldn't
handed that
short of
title
like that.
you wouldn't do a good job.
Yeah, don't short them like that.
But yeah, you could.
But I'm saying when it comes to the overall thing of healthcare, like what part of that, like, yes, is necessary, is needed, but the actual healthcare providers are the ones providing this service, and sometimes they have to turn people away because of y'all bullshit ass system that you perpetuate, you know. But you want to brag about the money that you made for this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make sense.
I think that people just really are tired of rich people. And so a CEO of a healthcare company is like the perfect story for the media because people don't like healthcare in a lot of ways. But I think it could really be a CEO for a lot of big companies, especially if it's something like ethically ambiguous.
We just sound like haters.
No, I think our country is really just in a bad place. Like, I be trying not to overstate things or think the worst because I'm just a young person coming of age in this political society. But I think people really fed up with like the powers that be and the wealth gap widening and feeling like they can't afford to live. And I think shit is really kind of ugly, honestly. And
You think you're noticing that because you're more attentive, or you think you're noticing that because it's actually true?
if you ask me, it's because it's true. I definitely think about, is it just because I'm paying attention? I consider that, but
Because it could have always been the case as well.
it could have. It could have, and I have no way to know for sure because I'm only 34. But shit seems to just be very serious for people, and people seem very, very unhappy.
And it affects us differently than we did as a kid. Even if this has been going on our whole entire lifetime, it affected us in a much different scope when you the adult in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was thinking about that too a couple days ago. Like, my mama, you know, she made ways out of no fucking ways. And I'm sitting up here. I remember one year getting like a guitar and a bike for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, that was a lot. Plus some little side shit, you know. But I don't know how she did it. If the bills was billing like how they billing today, and if the the pay was barely paying how it's paying today, you know, damn, salute you. I love you, mama.
That made me think of those memes that people be saying like, we got the same job and you got like 2-3 kids and
Right.
you be like living
Right.
like off the same paycheck as me.
Right.
Like, God damn.
It's not making no sense.
How you do that?
I couldn't imagine having kids in this shit.
Nigga.
I'm just now getting in a comfortable space, but barely, with 2 incomes in the household. And I'm like, I know I know my mama done had, multiple jobs at one time, but I'm thinking like, where did she get the energy? Because I'm busting my ass at my job, but I love going to work or whatever like that. But I be tired as fuck. And you talking about working a whole nother job? A whole nother 8 hours?
Managing another human being. On top of that shit.
Multiple human beings?
Yeah, I think the typical answer there is more of like a have to, as opposed to a want to.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody wants that shit.
It's hard not to be poor with kids. That's such a sad thought, but like it is really hard not to be poor with kids, especially multiples.
Mm-hmm. Don't let your kids have some disabilities or some shit like that.
Oh God.
Or, be a part of this fucked up healthcare system. Like, I get it. Like,
Or have hobbies and interests, good at sports and shit.
right.
Oh,
You
brother.
thinking that that's the one way that they can change their situation. And you want to invest in them. You want to be there. You want to support them. But how the hell you going to support them if you got to go to job to financially, go to work to just financially support them? You can't go to none of their events, none of their shows, none of their performances. You can't go to no parent-teacher conferences because all you doing is working.
And so this is where I go back to, have people always felt this way? One, I don't think people always have felt this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, at least in America, people were able to have regular jobs and live regular lives with kids and not feel super impoverished.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, and they didn't even have to have a college education at that time,
At
boy.
that point.
Like, it was just regular motherfuckers.
Is that when it was typically whites ruling?
Sure.
I don't know, but houses was like $10,000-$15,000.
I'm just saying, like maybe things got harder when it became available for everyone.
That's racist for you to make that correlation.
Why?
Cause why you gotta say because of white people? It's a million other things that were different as well.
Yeah, a lot of
Inflation wasn't as bad. Like maybe we weren't at a war at that time, or
shit. We've always been.
maybe we had good presidents at that time, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe citizens cared more, or the industry was just different. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gotta be because. Are you saying it's because other races get into the rat race and it kind of spreads the money out? Instead of just only white people being able to get whatever money is out there, and now it's more people that got to compete for it? Because economically, maybe that makes sense, but I don't think so.
Well, I've come to believe that systemically there is a problem, and it was built to place minorities at a disadvantage.
Okay. No arguments here.
So,
I feel like that system always been in place.
right. But whenever that system was forced to be more lenient than other parts,
How is it
became-
forced? Like they never lost their positions of power. White people never lost their positions of power.
right? No, well, I mean, at one point there was slavery, and now there isn't. Like, and that was a whole war that was fought over that. That's what I mean. It was like it was forced.
So are you saying that because black people were allowed to financially enter the world on a grand scheme, that's when things got worse for everybody? Or
Potentially, yeah.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm just.
I disagree. We was thriving, and every time we thrive, white people come in there and try to burn our shit down.
Yeah, that's
Literally every time we do. We could be fine and be self driven, self everything, uplifting the entire self, and we can rise, but they are purposely attacking and combating us for their system. So I don't think it has anything to do with where we was, and I don't think that they ever, even though we're not enslaved or anything like that, they are still in positions of power over the grand scheme of the world.
cool. I appreciate you guys understanding me now, but don't take it like I said it as a statement either. I was just asking if it's a theory. And say like, oh yeah, this is true.
Hurt.
I don't think he meant it like that either. And again, economically, I think that kind of does make sense. If more people are in the marketplace, especially people who are typically more impoverished, they'll take a lower wage. Now, the working class doesn't make as much. So again, economically, I'm not saying that's what happened, but I can see that happening.
So from slavery?
I would say from like the 60s. Like I'll say civil rights era when we're fighting for like more just human equality. not like hundreds of years ago. I mean like 60 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, when I was talking about the theory, I was talking about like more recent times, but as an example, yeah, I provided the slavery times.
I would say like the 60s is maybe the 70s was the last time like don't want to say the 80s, maybe the 80s, where like people in America without college degrees were able to like go live lives, have regular jobs, and be able to support a family comfortably. 90s, I think that shit was dying, if not dead. 80s, if I'm, again, I was born in 1990, so what do I know? But I would guess the 80s was probably on a decline in that regard as well.
I think we seen the start, middle, and end of the crack epidemic and how that affected us on a large scale financially as black people. So even if it's starting in 80s, early 90s or whatever like that, it's those people's children who are the 90s and 2000s kids, you know what I'm saying? So we were watching parents strung out on shit, and addiction is powerful. So I can see, families blowing their generational wealth or being so traumatized that they don't want to keep these houses in the family no more. They don't know the value of it because we not teaching each other that growing up. So we don't value nothing. So now we selling grandma a house because she done passed instead of keeping it in there and having something tangible to own to be able to compete in the society. I don't know shit though.
I don't understand what point you're making.
I feel like what was the question that you had just asked before I went off into my tangent? Because it was in response to, I think, to his question.
It was if we thought that once, I guess.
Oh, I was trying to pinpoint a time of when we became out of the race. So
When we became out of the race?
yeah, when if we was to put a time on it, I don't think it's like the start of slavery or any particular time period. I think it was the crack epidemic that pulled us as black people out of the financial race. Like if I had to put a mark on a time and space.
You think we were pulled out of the financial race at that time?
Mm-hmm. On a much harder scale than when they were doing shit like burning down our thriving communities. You know what I'm saying? Like those were setbacks.
So you're saying like basically if my theory is true, it probably happened during the crack epidemic.
Mm-hmm.
And can you articulate your theory once again, Los? Or is it the thing that I said that economically makes sense?
Land became astronomically more difficult once it became more widely available for everyone.
Oh. That's not what I understood the first time. Okay. Well, good job, guys. Well said. Well said. Can I ask y'all a random question?
Aren't they all?
No.
All right.
Or is it specifically targeted?
I don't think so.
Go ahead.
If y'all parents,
Yeah, I would. I would. Hardcore. You get me.
I can't agree
Come on.
with it. I
Come
can't.
on.
I ain't gonna leave you
Yeah, I
hanging.
appreciate that.
But
Bet.
that's the question, so they know what we talking about.
Because we know. They don't.
right. If y'all could go on like a killing rampage
Oh,
and kill over 2,000 people, would you?
I don't have.
I like to know that. I like to know that you guys feel that way, though. I appreciate you guys' honesty.
No, we can move forward.
Okay.
I don't know if I had
Yeah,
2,000
you
people I want to kill.
Stand 10 toes down on that.
Yeah, I already dapped on it.
Wait.
I specifically said I'm not gonna leave you hanging, but I can't agree with this. I specifically said that.
So, who's going to be your 2000th?
I don't even have that many folks, man. Give me a good 50
Damn.
folks.
50
I'll take off.
50 is a lot, bruh.
It's a lot, but
You're
a
gonna
lot
be
of people
famous
have
out of
wronged
50.
me.
If I would go on a killing spree rampage, do I get like, am I free after this or like regular repercussions?
Regular repercussions.
Then no, dog. Like it's the
Oh yeah,
same
I ain't
reason
killing
why.
nobody then. I'm
It's the
chilling.
same reason why I haven't killed anyone now.
Yeah,
What do you
I
mean?
said I would so fast. I was wondering what the plan was. I thought you had something. But I have another random question for you guys.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I would.
5,000 people? You madman.
Little teasy. So would you fuck 5,000 people in one day?
Oh, did y'all hear though that girl is saying she's gonna fuck 1,000 dudes in one day next time?
You signing
Oh
up?
my god.
Nah, I couldn't do it. Unless
So
What's the number you gotta be in?
1 or 2.
Nigga, you already know of the 100 dudes that she done fucked in the one day.
That was weeks ago.
You think she's taking breaks?
That was weeks ago.
is she cute?
She ain't ugly.
So yeah, you would.
1 or 2. And I gotta respect the guy that goes before me. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
It can't be a guy that I'm like, this guy going before me? Nah. If I feel that way, then nah, I ain't going second. I'm out. I'm out. But if I'm looking at him
So
like, all right,
her caliber of man.
you got it.
So you just don't want to be like, all right. So what about like any guy after you looks
He don't care about
absolute trash?
He don't care about any guy after him.
That's fine.
You don't care?
Nah, I don't care.
Like the only reason she got that one handsome guy was just because like luck, sheer luck. But her thing is ugly guys.
That's okay.
You proud of being that number three?
I can only be 2. I'm the best of the uglies. Put some respect on my shit.
Gotcha.
If I got to go behind Idris Elba or some shit, you know what I mean? Such is life.
Such as like. What celebrity would you absolutely not go behind?
Magic Johnson. Ayo. I don't know which button it is. It's definitely not whichever button I want to press. Oh, it's this one.
You know,
Which one did I press?
The intro.
Okay, so I doubt y'all would be fucking the same girl, right?
Me and Magic Johnson?
Yeah,
I would hope not.
because he's probably like 70.
Okay. That wasn't the joke there, but that's also true. That's also true.
Which modern day celeb is
Usher?
a dude that you just can't respect?
Oh, I just can't respect.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, nah, nigga, you going second. Snatch.
Logic.
Who is that?
It's a
The
rapper.
rapper.
I don't know who that is.
I'm trying to think if there's any celebrities that I really don't respect in the game. Like, this guy's lame. Nah, there's nobody I can think of off the top of my head. And Logic was really just a bully pick because everybody kind of chooses him. I really got no beef with him. I don't know much about him. Like, I can't even lie. I ain't even mean that. That was just that was just some internet shit.
What about you, Los?
I feel like when I was younger, I would have had an answer so quick because I feel like I would have been so invested. I'm like, fuck that guy and that from that one movie. But nowadays,
Megan Good ex-husband.
Ex-husband
That guy, come on.
or next husband?
Ex-husband. Like, bruh, nobody respect your shit. We never believed you, bruh. We never believed you, bruh. We never believed you.
Oh shit!
I feel like there are several people that I feel that way about.
You just can't think of that.
Yeah, in this moment, I don't keep them top of mind, but I know I'll be like, bruh, this nigga look weak as hell.
Orlando Brown.
I mean, he's a nutcase, so hell no, you can't choose him over me. I'm not going after him. Ain't no goddamn way.
Oh, shit. Word.
nah, I do gotta clarify. I don't think like if I know that it's a train and she not showering in between just because she gotta fit us all in the schedule.
I didn't even think about that.
I really rather not.
Oh, they did on the documentary. They said they had walked in a room and it was just like terrible smelling. Like, ugh. They said the cameraman started gagging and shit. Like, it was bad. It was bad. That's gross.
Ugh. We was not supposed to talk about that on this episode.
Yeah, I already thought 101 day was a lot. To do a G, I'm like, you got to do multiples, bro. You got to do multiples. Who can live like that?
Who's sponsoring?
Trojan.
Who? I wonder if everybody had to come up with papers.
She said, yeah. Only thing she asked for was a picture of your face and test. STD test. Seems easy to fake, but you know what else?
Right.
Who am I to say? Sex work is crazy, man.
Crazy work.
What would be your intro to sex work? Like at what level of sex in the sex working industry would you be okay with? Like, yeah, I do this.
I'd be a porn star.
I'll be a sugar baby with no sugar.
You're not a sex worker then. There's no sex involved.
You could just look at me nicely.
Look at you nicely. Don't look
You
at
could
me
just
with a sinister
fetishize
look.
me. Just fetishize. We could just go on dates. Because, I mean, like, I'm talking about sugar, like old sugar. Like, they ain't trying to get no sugar. Like, 86.
And what are they getting out of it? Your dope
Companionship.
personality? Okay. Okay. That's a very low barrier. That makes me sound like a real slut when I say porn. Like right off the bat. Like a
Dive
sugar
right
baby
in.
with no sugar. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was thinking more like, you know, you could also be like a camera person, a manager. You didn't have to go straight into like, you know, you have to do sex shit.
A manager of a porn star is probably crazy. Cameraman is also crazy. I'd rather be the star.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Let me get in there.
what I was saying,
Manager is got to be the craziest.
like, yeah, I found you that dick. You said you wanted.
Yeah.
You wanted a 11 and 2/10. I got you.
How do you manage a porn star? You like, let me see
'Cause
that dick.
how
before
you gonna
get to
tell
fuck
her
with
she can't fuck with somebody else?
It's basically like a pimp, right?
That's what I feel like.
I mean, essentially.
Yeah.
Let me manage you, girl. I'm gonna make you shine. That's what one of them rap niggas
But
said.
I guess you only get 10% instead of 90.
I guess you also get like access to like your connects. I guess you have connects as a pimp as well, but like,
Maybe high dollar connects,
yeah,
industry connects.
I got you scheduled with a personal trainer, so you can keep looking good. Damn.
I don't think I can be a manager of a porn star. I think that would be a very difficult job. I think that would be a very unpleasant and unfulfilling job as well.
I think the cameraman shit would be as equally unfulfilling.
I agree. You just fucking
'Cause I'm
at work on
bored.
rock all the time.
Right. I'm just bored now. I gotta watch you fuck 50 people.
I think yeah, after a while it loses its novelty, but I think it still has some charm. Like, what if you like get to like film your favorite person? No.
I was
I
thinking
can't
that it
beat
was
it,
for the
right?
same person. I was thinking that it was for the same person.
Oh, that you're the camera person for
Yeah.
the same person every time.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you could do that. Because I was thinking that maybe you work for like a particular company, and then you know just get actors and actresses that come through.
No, I'm good on that. Put me in the game, coach. I don't want to be on the sideline.
You'll be able to perform on camera and the whole crew.
I
Watch.
mean, it'd be tough, but shit. If this is my entry to sex work, I think sex work is a tough gig. So if I'm gonna really do it, yeah, man. I think it is very tough too. Like them dudes, they be getting a nut off, and then they gotta keep going. They gotta go right back in. Like behind the scenes, actually, these niggas be busting mad nuts and fucking for mad long, and then they just like edit it together and make it look natural. But
And it go back to this thought. I'm 30 and I be depleted of my energy from just working.
yeah, man.
But you mean to tell me you doing nut after nut after nut?
And you gotta act like you enjoying it the whole time. You gotta talk shit. You gotta like make sure that you look good. Yeah, man. You gotta perform.
you gotta
In every sense of the word. Like
Right.
that ain't no easy job.
can't get no cramps.
Yeah.
That shit is sex for entertainment.
So, how much of yourself would you sell out in that industry?
I am not a sellout.
I mean, I think me fucking is the sellout. I don't want to do anything that, see, that's another thing. I don't want to do anything weird that I don't actually want to do, but
That's your job.
yeah.
It's your livelihood.
Yeah, I guess I would have to say anything that I'm not going to be embarrassed about. So, no gay stuff.
So you would prefer to have like something like an OnlyFans for yourself.
Are we like coming up with my strategy?
He is
for
plotting on how to
for my
sell you
sex work?
out, TZ. He's plotting real hard.
And yeah, I might not be able to do my job soon. So
He's trying to manage you.
I need to be able to manage somebody. I'll pimp you proper, dog.
Yeah, right.
I can't.
Having a dude manager as a porn star, a dude pimp, and not be gay is crazy. I never even thought of that. That's such a crazy visualization. And that's your friend. Like that, he really just like, I know what's best for you, bro. I got your best interest at heart.
Like,
That's crazy.
I would never put you with it.
6s are better. No 5s for you, TZ.
That's funny. I don't know. I couldn't do sex work though. I've thought about that for real. And like even if I had to be like a male escort,
What made you think about that?
when I was younger, I said I was gonna be a Puerto Rican porn star.
Puerto Rican porn star? Like you would have been Puerto Rican, or you would be fucking Puerto Ricans?
I would act like I was Puerto Rican and fucked Puerto Ricans.
Okay.
Like I used to say that as a joke when I was a kid, and then I like found out about male escorts, and I'm like, bro, can I ever do that?
Why Puerto Rican?
Because I like Puerto Ricans. I had a crush on them, so that would be my demographic that I would want to niche down in. Ayo.
That's funny because like one of the questions follow up. I was gonna be like, what do you think? What niche would you end up landing?
That's the thing. If you're a black porn star, they always want you to do a bunch of like weird gangbang scenes as well. Yeah, like it's weird shit like that. Sex work is already weird. To have to do weird shit within it is weird. It's too much. Just get a regular job, bro.
What about that? What's that shit called when you fucking the other nigga wife?
Cucking.
Yeah.
I don't know what the person who actually fucks the wife is called.
The bull, or something like that.
That might be something slightly different, but I think similar.
You doing that or no?
Be the bull?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I would do it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
With
At
the
least
husband,
once.
With the husband watching right there. You making eye contact with the husband?
No.
Like
What if he wants it? Like he wants you to just stare the
Like
shit down.
he's recording he's recording both of you. He's like, hey, look at me.
What?
Look at the camera.
Well, recording is gonna be a big no-no for me, so that would turn me off. I gotta look at him. That's a big no-no. I don't even want to talk to you, bro. Like,
Be like, that's why I'm fucking your wife.
yeah, I don't even think I was gonna say that as a joke, but I don't even think I'd be able to talk shit to him. Like, I don't want. You're there because this is your wife, but don't say shit. Don't fucking nothing. Yeah, don't.
That's
nothing.
the thing. Them niggas be dominating them niggas too. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, nigga, I'm fucking your wife.
Yeah,
How
I don't
want
want
to
to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not built for it. Maybe I'm not built for it. No.
What's the weirdest date you going on with your escort self?
Bruh. I don't know.
And what y'all doing? He's just like when he looks at you, can he fantasize?
The old sugar daddy.
Yeah. Or if you got to look at you nice,
trying to keep
and
the
can he
nigga
tell you
from-
about it?
I'm
Like,
just trying to keep the nigga from.
he got to verbalize it. Honestly, he would have to tell you like, you make me want to such and such and such. Or if I was 20 years younger, you'd be under the fucking mattress right now.
40 something years. Make him older because y'all niggas, y'all do too much. 60, 70 years old, still acting a damn fool. No, I need him older, like a breath away from dying.
No, bro.
Trying to just leave me the fortune.
You ain't about it for real.
I'm not. Unfortunately.
so like 86 years old and like his lip quivers because he just like had a dirty thought about you. You stay.
Does he sound like the dude on Family Guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Herbert the pervert.
Yeah. He do.
I might listen to it and just be like,
That dude was so funny. I forgot about him.
and laugh, but outside of that, no. That's bananas.
Come here, Ace. Let me show you this vein. It started popping out recently.
I hate it.
That kind of sounded like a Michael Jackson impersonation.
Oh, really?
Maybe it's just me.
I'm horrible with impersonations. That's one skill I wish I had. I wish I could do impersonations. I would have so much fun with it.
I don't think I would be good at it.
Trying to impersonate anything?
Yeah. I don't think I can release my inhibitions to like speak in a completely different way like that.
You wouldn't be able to feel the rain on your skin.
No, I don't think so.
But
And no one else would be able to do it.
but
for me, so.
TZ, you be releasing your inhibitions when you be dancing and stuff.
Okay, sure. But to impersonate,
You be going all out singing and shit.
That's me being me though.
Yeah,
I feel that in my soul.
Okay.
To impersonate someone, that's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the Jamie Foxx special? Mm-hmm. What'd you think of it? I haven't watched it yet.
I think it was good. It was funny.
Oh, it was funny. You're the first person I've heard call it
It was funny. He had
Were you moved?
a little bit.
Interesting.
A little bit.
That was the stand-up.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I'm happy to see him being alive and well. Baby kept saying that his tattoo that was on his head is missing. Still trying to make him a clone.
What tattoo in his head?
He used to have a tattoo on his head or something. I think a Texas bull.
Like on his face or like the back of his
Like
head?
the back of his head.
It's not there. Is it there?
Does
And
he
if
have
it's not,
hair?
why can't it be like laser removal?
I don't know.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if it's like that, he probably a clone.
Is that her theory?
That's
No,
what
she
she
just mentioned that it wasn't there anymore. That's all. We don't feel no type of way.
He wasn't who cloned Tyrone.
He was in that immediately after.
He was what?
In a movie called They Cloned Tyrone.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually a pretty good film.
Yeah,
I like
Like
that one.
his autobiography.
basically.
What's that nigga real name? It's something
Bill.
like what? Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx's real name is Bill.
Bill what? Carter?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say something totally different. I was gonna say like Edward. Bill is even crazier.
I saw a post that was like, "Yo, I named my kid Billiam because I know that they're just gonna shorten the William anyways."
Billiam. Yeah. That's funny. Billiam.
Call me Will for short.
I wonder how they got that from
Bill from William. Yeah.
That nigga name. Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. Eric Marlon Bishop.
Yeah, that sounded about
That
right.
was my next guess.
Yeah, for sure. All right, you guys ready to bust down this real app?
Let's do it.
need a drink.